Hey friends, welcome back to Busy Girl Budgets. My name is Mallory and I live in New Mexico with my husband and our 2 dogs. So if you're interested in all things money or savings related, then please stick around. Hey friends, welcome back. Happy cash stuffing Saturday. Technically it's Friday, but when this video goes out, it will be Saturday. So I hope you guys are having a great start to your weekend. As you can see on my calculator, the amount that we are cash stuffing today is $430. So we're kind of getting back into my normal pay. Kind of December and November of last year and even January, I had a little bit higher pay because I was working a little bit more. But I only work part-time. So this is a week where Spencer was not paid and I was. So I'm every week, he's every other week. So my checks are just once a week. Anyway, so I also want to talk about, I got a real estate commission. So if you've watched any of my other videos, I kind of talk about this a little bit. I have my real estate license. I've had it since 2018. And I just recently put it in referral status only because I am having just other things go on that are of more importance right now. And so for the time being, I'm referring all my business out. So I did refer a client to a friend of mine and I earn a commission based off of that referral. So it's awesome. I can still make a little bit of money. The amount of my referral that I got was $1,643. And so a portion of that I had to use to pay taxes. So we owed just over $1,000 when we got our taxes done. So it could have been worse. Definitely would have been nice if we didn't owe anything. But I'm glad I had the money. So I used that. And then I also have built up the buffer in my checking account quite a bit, about $2,000 that I keep in my checking account. And I wanted to, my original plan for my little commission that I got was to make a large debt payment, but I wasn't able to do that because of having to pay the taxes. So I went ahead and pulled from my buffer and made a payment of $1,200 to my credit card. So that was a really good chunk and we were kind of able to stay on track and still leave a bit of a buffer in our account. So it all kind of worked out. But anyway, so 430 is what we're stuffing today. So let's go ahead and count that and just make sure that it's all there. So I've got 150, 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 220s. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. So 430, that is correct. So we can get this calculator out of the way. And I don't have my nails done today, so I feel a little bit self-conscious. But I'm just kind of giving them a breather. Sometimes they just need it. They just need to not have anything on. So we're going to unstuff my wallet. And for the first time in, I think, like months, I actually have money to unstuff from this. So proud of myself for not going buck wild and spending this last week. Groceries didn't have anything left. Dining out, which I almost always spend all of this, has 5, 10, 11, 12. So we're going to set that to the side. My fun money has 5, 6, 7, 8, and I'm going to roll that over. And then miscellaneous has 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So I didn't touch that at all. So in total, I think it's 28, but let's count to double check. We've got 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Oh, it's 27. Sorry. So I am going to be putting this towards a savings challenge, probably in my emergency fund. And I don't know what else, because I have like an odd number. You know what? This is 27. What do I have here? I'm just trying to think. Oh, I have 3. So I'm going to take this $3 that was left in my fund money and add it to this to make it an even 30. And I'm going to put all of that into my emergency fund savings challenge because I'm really trying to build that up. So let me just count it one more time, make sure there's 30, 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. Awesome. So I'm going to set that to the side and we will add that when it's time. So before I get started, it is feeling really like spring here in New Mexico, and I have a lot of feelings about it. Good feelings. The only thing that I'm like, I'm starting to get weeds in my yard already. And so that's really frustrating because I baby my yard and I'm like obsessed with plants and my grass. I mow like twice a week. Yes, we have grass in New Mexico. I had to have it specifically because I'm from Michigan and I could not live in a place with nothing green. So the part of New Mexico that we live in, we live near the Rio Grande River. So we do have a lot of trees and we have grass, not like the kind of like acres and acres of grass that you might have in the Midwest. But I do look out my window and see green, and so that makes me super happy. So I am really excited to be outside, to feel like the crisp spring air, and like go to Lowe's and Home Depot and get my yard looking nice and have dinners and outside and stuff like that. So I am so looking forward to that. So drop in the comments what you guys are looking forward to for spring. I'm not looking forward to the allergies or the wind, but definitely just like that feeling of winter lifting and also seasonal depression being like, see ya, because that's not fun. But anyway, so let's get my coins because I do have some coins. But yeah, I want to hear what you guys look forward to for spring. Probably if you have kiddos, probably think about spring break and things like that and just like the kids being able to play outside. I don't have kiddos, but got plenty of nieces and nephews. And I know my husband and I love to go for walks and stuff like that. So I know we're looking forward to just being able to spend more time outside and, more time outside and the days getting a little bit longer. And yeah, so it'll be good. So this is starting to get kind of heavy. It's really only like maybe a third full, but we're getting somewhere with it. Okay, so groceries, I did a pickup order on Wednesday this week because I just like had no fresh food in my house. We like ate through it all. So I meal planned through until next Friday. So I meal planned like 9 days out. So I got everything I need from Wednesday until like 9-10 days from now. So I'm only putting $25 in my grocery envelope today because I don't really need anything. The only thing I need to do is pick up a snack to bring over to my brother's house tomorrow. But other than that, that'll do. Okay, dining out is getting the usual $50. So I was supposed to be leaving to go to Michigan for about 10 days to go see my parents. And I was supposed to leave on Sunday. But so this cash stuffing would have looked a little bit different because I probably would have budgeted differently. But I decided not to go. I canceled my trip because I'm still recovering from my surgery and I just don't feel like it's a good idea to like push myself that much because I know that I would. I'm not supposed to be lifting or like pushing or pulling or anything like that. And it's inevitable the moment I get around my family, I'm picking up the kids and I'm, like moving furniture around for my mom or moving boxes or whatever. And I love to do that, but I just know that right now, like I shouldn't. So as sad as it was, my mom was like, maybe you should just wait to come. And she was really sad and I was bummed, but probably the smart thing to do. So that's that. Anyway, so fun money, we're adding 22. I had 5 left, so we've got 25. And then miscellaneous is getting the usual 14. So we've got 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. All right, so that's it for my wallet. And then, of course, you guys know I always set aside $20 fun money for my husband because I got 20 fun money. So we keep it fair around here. All right, so that's it for my wallet. If you're new, welcome. Thank you for being here. If you are a avid watcher of this channel, very much thanks to you. I said that really weird. I don't know, but but thank you so much for being here. Like it's been awesome to see this channel grow and to like connect with people and to see like the community of budgeters on here on YouTube, because everybody's like really supportive of each other, and I really appreciate that. So thank you. If you comment, if you like this page, if you watch till the end of the video, all of those things are really helpful to all of us creators here on YouTube. So it really means a lot. So thank you so much. All right, hopping into emergency fund. This is my high priority binder. So when I found out we were going to owe money for taxes, I was trying to figure out like what's the best way to go about paying this. And I thought about pulling from my emergency fund, but it's not fully funded yet. So I would have basically zeroed it out, and I would have had to pull from my savings challenge as well. And I just didn't want to dip into it. I really didn't want to touch it. So I went the route that I did, which meant that I, had to use up some of that buffer that I've built up in my checking account, but that was fine. At least the money was there and I didn't have to put it on a credit card. So the other thing that I really had wanted to do with my, my commission was pay for a repair on my husband's car. He needs, it's like what does he need? I don't know. There's something else that he needs. It's like routine maintenance for 50,000 miles or something like that. But it's pretty pricey. So I had wanted to use a chunk of that as well. But I just didn't get to. The other thing I had to spend part of my commission on this week was my dogs they are so expensive, you guys. If you watch this channel, they are like making me go broke. Anyway, just everything seemed to happen this week, like all at the same time. It's all their stuff that they usually get, but it all just happened to fall in the same week, like medication, grooming, food. And so my dog's one medication is $200. His grooming was $150. And then I have to go get his food, and that's $75. So, we're in several $100s. So I actually had to pull from their emergency fund a little bit to cover the cost of his medication. And so I'm going to put more money back in their envelope today, and I still have to go buy the food. So that'll be pretty much gone. Anyway, emergency fund, we put 20. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80. Oop, I didn't put the 20 over here yet. Sorry. We should have 300. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300. Okay. So we've got 300 in emergency fund. And if you guys are wondering like how I built up a buffer in my checking account, so you've probably, if you watch a lot of like cash stuffing videos, you probably have heard the term like magic month, which is when you have 3 paydays in a month. So if there's like 5 weeks in a month and you get paid on the 1st, like the 15th, and then like the 29th, then a lot of people basically use that third paycheck as just extra money because they're used to splitting their checks in 2. So they budget when they cash stuff for bills. They've already accounted for all their bills in the first 4 weeks of the month. So that third pay period in the 5th week, they can just do whatever they want with it. I've never done it that way. I've always been about a month ahead on bills. And that's because even on the third pay period of a month, I just go ahead and put that to bills again. So I've done that a few times, and that's what's allowed me to build up this buffer in my account, because I'm like a month or 2 ahead on the money that I have in my account for bills. And that's not a bad thing at all. I just really want to pay off this credit card. So I decided to pull from that buffer, which was basically like my month ahead or 2 month ahead account, I guess you could say. But I just hate having debt, and I am so over it. So I just trying to knock it out as soon as possible. Okay, so in my dog's emergency, like I said, I pulled from this. I had to pull $80 from this to contribute towards medication. So it is lower than when I cashed stuff last week, but we put 20 in there today. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80 again. Okay, car repairs is getting 10. Hopefully I can start putting more money in this because my husband does need that repair. So we're going to do 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. All right. I just filmed a ton of shorts. So hopefully I can post one like every day in this upcoming week. It's a lot of work, you guys. But it's fun. I enjoy doing it. Michigan's getting 20, and I'm going to use 10s because I don't have that many 20s. See what we're up to here. I have 100, 150, 70, 90, 210, 230, 240, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 290. So we're close to 300, which is great. All right, vacation is getting 20. We're going to do 10s as well. Actually, I'll do a 20. Wait, no, I need to save that. Wait a second. What do I want to do? I'll do 10s. Okay, so we've got 50, 60, 70, and 80 in vacation. So since I canceled my Michigan trip, the next trip that we're going on is to Denver, and we're going to go see my brother. And so I'm looking forward to that. So that's what the vacation envelope is for. Anniversary is getting 10. So it's got 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200, 10, 15, 20. So on the topic of anniversary, we have really been thinking about what we want to do for our 10-year anniversary, which is in October. And we have just really been wanting to go to Europe. I got my passport. I've never been out of the country. And so that's really what we want to do. So I realize adding $10 a week for the next 6 months is not going to get me to the amount of money that I need for a trip to Europe. So I have a friend who I want to do like a collab with her on here, but she does budget travel basically. And she's not like a travel agent or anything. She's found by following all these other people on social media how to do travel hacking. Sounds sketch, but it's really not. It's all about using points that you earn from credit cards. So I realized that this is a cash stuffing channel, and you're probably like, I'm not using a credit card. I'm not getting a credit card. And if that's the route you need to go, that's fine. But using a credit card really does have its benefits. I still personally utilize a credit card. I use cash to keep myself accountable. So I unstuff these envelopes for if I swipe my card. It has helped me to be more accountable about when I'm using my card and what I'm using it for. But I still use a card because you do get a lot of benefits. You can get points. You can get points for travel. You can get gift cards. You can get cash back. All kinds of stuff. Now, that's to say it's only advantageous if you are paying off your balance every month and you're not paying interest to get that. If you're doing that, it defeats the purpose. But anyway, I was talking to her about, I was like, I need to travel hack my way to Europe in 6 months. So she was giving me all the details about how to do that and all these cards that offer bonus points for opening a card and doing a minimum spend in the first 3 to 6 months. So I'm thinking about doing that at least to pay for our flights or maybe our hotels, like one or the other, and using points. Now that's to say that I have to keep myself accountable and pay off whatever I'm putting on that credit card to earn those points. But if you are comfortable using a card, don't not use a card just because it's a credit card. So many cards have really good benefits if you're using it correctly. So anyway, one of these days I will do a collab with her and talk about how to travel on a budget, because this is a budget YouTube channel and we love to save money over here. And sometimes we have to hack our way to doing it, but we get there. Anyway, so that's what we're thinking for our anniversary. So we really want to go to London. So we'll see if we can make it happen. Anyway, home projects is getting skipped this week and taxes is getting skipped this week as well. So that is it for my high priority binder. I've been really talking a lot and I'm sorry. Okay, so let's get into my, what is this one? My short-term sinking funds. And so in my next two binders, I'm not stuffing all the envelopes because I have a lower amount to work with this week. But my dogs are getting 100. Let's see. Whoops. Okay. So they've got 50, 70, 90, 100. Household is getting 5. So we've got 10, 20, 25. I was really excited because one of my friends who watches these videos texted me last night and was like, I just ordered all my budget binder stuff. So I'm excited. It's exciting to have other people to talk to that, you know, like to do this kind of thing. So beauty, we're going to add 10. We've got 10, 20, 30, 40, 45. And then toiletries is getting 5 this week. So we have 10, 20, 25, and 30 in toiletries. And then self-care is getting skipped and health is getting skipped. But you know what? I know you guys like to see everything be counted, so we'll still count it. So in self-care, we've got 10, 20, 25, 30. I did pull some money from this. We bought concert tickets to see City and Color. I don't know if anybody's familiar with him, but he sings our wedding song. We've seen him once before, and he is coming to a place about an hour away from us, a performing arts center, and so we're gonna go see him play. So I'm excited about that. And so I pulled from entertainment, and I was lacking like 20 or 30 bucks, so I pulled the rest from self-care because it's basically like a date night for my husband and I, and you can use self-care however you want. Health has 10, 20, 21, and 22. And again, we do have an FSA through my husband's work, so I really don't need to stuff this very much because I just don't need to use it. All right, so moving into my low priority binder, a lot of the envelopes are not getting stuffed this week. Coffee is getting skipped, but we'll go ahead and count it. It has 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 31, 32, and 33 in there. Let's see, entertainment is getting 10. So I had said last week, I don't know why I'm stuffing this so much because I don't have anything planned. And then I'm glad I had stuffed it, excuse me, because we ended up seeing that concert was coming. So I pulled from there. So we're starting over. 10 bucks in there. Clothing is getting skipped. Let's see what's in here though. It has 70. My husband did order a couple things online. Shopping, this is just like willy-nilly shopping, I guess. If I want to take a stroll through Target or TJ Maxx, which by the way, you guys, I did go to TJ Maxx yesterday. And if you are a Disney lover or jewelry, Bauble Bar is like one of my favorite brands. I love their Disney stuff. It's so fun. I would never wear this like day to day, but to go to Disney, it is super fun. I don't have a trip planned yet, but I love Daisy Duck and I had to get these. They were $12.99. Anyway. Okay, so shopping has 20, 40, 45, 50, 55, and 60. And then gifts is getting 5 this week. I'm going to do ones. 1, 2, 3, 5. Just have a bunch of ones. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 in gifts. Hobbies is going to get 5. Amazingly, my husband has not spent this, which is crazy. 10, 15, 20, and 25. So he's very into Pokemon. I know there's like a new release of cards coming out in a couple weeks, and so he's probably going to be wanting to buy a bunch of new cards. So I'm glad I have a little bit in here. If you guys aren't familiar with Pokemon, you can get like a pack of cards for $5. So this will get him several packs. Plus he uses his fun money. Tech is getting 5 as well. This envelope, I'm trying to save up for a new iPad and for my husband, and probably he'll get one first because he really actually needs one. So we're going to do 20, 30, 35, and 40 in there. And then furniture is not getting anything this week, but let's count it. 15. All right. So that is it for my low priority binder. So lastly, we will be hopping into my savings challenge binder. So give me a second and let me grab this because my desk over here to the side is like full of stuff. Okay. Here we go. So if you're not familiar with this challenge, it's from BusyGirlBudgets. I say this every week, but who knows who's watching this, so you may not have heard it. But this is from BusyGirlBudgets. She does not have an Etsy shop, but she does have an Instagram and a YouTube channel. Her YouTube channel is like one of my favorite ones to watch. She just hit 20,000 subscribers, so go give her some love over there. You can buy this challenge from her on her InstaShop store on Instagram. Her handle's just BusyGirlBudgets. And so this challenge is a challenge that lasts all year, and you do it every week. So you're going to do this 52 times because there's 52 weeks in a year. So in the dollar saving challenge, you're going to put $1. You do that every week. And once this challenge is complete at the end of the year, you have $3,672. So we should have 9 in the ones, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep. That's correct. Okay, and then we'll put a 5. That's going to be 45 now here. I just love this challenge. I say that every time I stuff it. I just love it. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. So 45 in the 5s. In the 10s, we'll be up to 90 this week. That's exciting. All right. So 10. We've got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Very good. And then 20s will be up to 180. So we've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80. When I was talking to my husband, we were talking about, okay, we found out we owed money on our taxes, and we were like, okay, what are we going to do? And I was like so upset, and because I just didn't want to, I just don't want to spend money. I've gotten into the thing where I'm like, I just don't want to spend money. And I was like, well, I mean, I guess I could I have money in the savings challenge. And he's like, there you go. Like, why are you even stressing? Like, we have the money. You've already saved the money. And I'm like, that's not the point. The point was to do this all year. And I don't want to touch it because at the end of the year, I want to have $3,672. So I'm glad that I found a way after thinking about it for a while to be able to do it and not have to touch this or my emergency fund. So that was exciting. Okay, so that's all we're stuffing for this savings challenge, but next week, I think it's next week, it was March 1st, yeah, we'll be stuffing the $50 one and the $100 one, along with all the other ones that we stuffed. So we'll have March completed, so that will be exciting. So lastly in here, we are doing the emergency funds, and so I had budgeted to do $10, but we're also going to do the $30 that I had left in my wallet. So we're actually adding 40. So let's get this together here and give it a quick count. Make sure there's 40. 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Wait a second. 50. I counted something wrong. 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Wait a second. Where did this come from? Something's not adding up, I feel like. Because I thought I only had 30 left in my wallet. Am I counting something wrong? I'll probably figure it out when I'm editing. Anyway, guess what I'm putting in here is 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. I don't know how I have $60. Oh, wait, duh, because this is for my husband, and I just happened to stick it in the same pile. This is his fun money. Okay, so we have 40. I was like, I thought we were only supposed to have 40. Okay, perfect. So let's draw in 4 more of these. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, cool. So let's count this up and see how much I have in here so far. I need to do a condensing because I want larger bills. So we've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, and 40. So we've got 240 in here. Very exciting. So I have 240 in here, and I have 300 in my sinking fund for my emergency fund. So I have 540. So that's awesome. We're over halfway there. Okay, so I did not pull out money, again, like you guys know, for this monthly debt savings challenge. So if you're new, every month I try to put a minimum of $500 towards paying off debt. I have already surpassed that like a lot this month just because we had some extra income. So I've been keeping track on the back. So last week we had, these are all the amounts that I've put towards debt. We were up to 910, and then I did another 1,200 with that commission. So we've got, you guys bear with me because I'm doing old school math over here. 2,110 this month so far. This looks like a 2-year-old wrote it. That's what we've put towards debt. And that's all that's going to be put towards debt this month because next week is March. So we'll be starting this over. We'll clean it off and we'll start over. Awesome. That's a really good chunk that we knocked out. All right. Well, that wraps up today's cash stuffing. If you've made it to the end, please leave me a dog emoji in the comments. I really want to start trying to get everybody engaged and get more comments and try and get my content out there just a little bit more. So if you enjoyed watching, please consider liking, commenting, and subscribing if you aren't already. It would really, really help to grow my channel and for me to reach other people in the budgeting community. So thank you so much for being here, and we'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye.